and she's got, like, steel gray-blue hair with rimless glasses, but he scores. So he lays there, man, I'm going to score tonight, man. I got it down, boy. I'm going to sock it to her. And he's yelling all these things. He's crazy, you know. And the concert finishes. Now, we all go back to the motel, and we're playing some cards, and it's 3 o'clock in the morning. The phone rings. The road manager picks up the phone, and he says, you know, yeah, what? Saying, sounds like, where? And then hangs up. Everybody said, what happened? He got busted in Lafayette, Louisiana. Now I'm going to tell you how he got busted. He split from the concert, and he had the chick, and he said to her, come on, we'll go to my motel, baby. And zang-a-dang, she said, I can't go to your motel because this is a small town. Everybody here knows me. You understand? So he said, well, come on, baby, I love you. You know, man, I really, you know, I want you, and you know, and all of that jazz. He's like, you know, I'm splitting tomorrow. Who knows? Fate, I could die, anything, you know. You know, I fly a lot, too. You only have so many hours, and all of that jazz. You lay on chicks on the road, you know, want to be in showbiz. That's where it... So he says, come on, man, like, he's laying out all his numbers, baby. He's blowing every chord he's got in his head. And, you know, she won't go to the motel. And now he's really stuck because, hey, man, he can't even stand her up in a doorway. I mean, there are no doorways in Lafayette. Every doorway, somebody's house. You dig? I mean, you live in L.A. and New York, there's doorways to a factory, to a thing, you know. And, oh, and the Greyhound bus is locked. And he doesn't know what to do, and he's ready to say, I love you. And she said, well, if you be very quiet, and this is a true story. She said, I live at Miss Margaret's boarding house. Now, Miss Margaret lives there. It's like right out of a Tennessee Williams thing, right? She said, if you be quiet, we can go to my room. Naturally, boom, you know, he's a little reluctant. Sure, let's go. Where is it? Man, he'll ride our bike, he'll run, anything. Are you kidding? He blew 2 albums on her already. Something he's going to get. Now they make it to Miss Margaret's, and it's one of these antebellum mansion kind of things converted to a boarding house. Anyhow, they come to the house, they tiptoe across the threadbare carpet. They tiptoe up the stairs. They go into the room. She opens like the thing and closes it. He starts to turn the light on. She says, no, it clicks. It clicks. She says, take your clothes off. So he takes his clothes off. And he's really excited now. Oh, wow, man. You know, 4 months on the road. That's it. And she gets undressed, and she lies down in the bed, and she says, quietly. And so he goes over, and he gets on top of her, and she says, fuck me! Hit me! Hit me! Tell me I'm a dirty scum! Tell me you're Jewish! Anything! Boom! And they busted. They busted him. Miss Mark got up there and said, bust. They took him away, and he's down. Boom. She read the story of O, and that was her fantasy, man, that a cat from Hollywood would come, some freak, because, you know, everybody knows that Hollywood is filled with freaks. That's it, you know. I mean, like, if you travel anywhere in the world, you know, and somebody says, like, you know, where are you from? You don't say Inglewood. I mean, you don't say, I come from Encino. You know, or you don't say Watts, man. Oh, yeah, the cats from Watts are now saying, yeah, Watts. I'm from Watts. Yeah. 4 years ago, where are you from? Hollywood. Right? Now they're in front. The power structure has no conception about what the riots are about. See, they think the riots are about a minority group who's been downtrodden and now they're looking for... That's not it, man. What causes riots is a hot Saturday night in any dumb, cockroach-filled neighborhood when there's a lot of guys standing on the corner and they don't have no bread, no broads, and no wheels. Really? That's it. And now they'll do anything. Get a goat, kill a Greek kid. They don't care, man. Anything. Anything. You show it to me, I'll kick it. So now what we do is when these guys go on a riot, we send in the National Guard, man. You know, a whole bunch of guys walking in with guns, throwing tear gas, hurting people. Television's got 8 specials, because that's what I think they're doing, man. I think somebody in the black power structure has sold the specials to CBS. CBS said, well, where are we going to... East St. Louis. know that you can't beat people up and have them say, I love you. So what you have is, you have them doing the wrong things. Now, I have a solution, you see, to what they should do for the run. My solution is very simply, since they spend all that money on sending the National Guard in there, thousands and thousands of dollars, why don't they just take the same bread and hire 6,000 hookers?
If I try to walk, my feet start to run, and you got me humming. Oh, Lord.
And they send them right into, like, Watts or Bedford-Stuyvesant, right? And when a guy's running by with a tire iron, right, ready to, like, break into something, a chick says, oh, daddy. You know, now here's the guy frozen. He's not going to make it because he's found love, right? True love. Because what we've done is we've provided one of the things. Okay, we can't give everybody a bank account. We can't give everybody a new car. But we sure can say, here's love. Not only that, we get the hookers off the streets. And what's even better than that is, look, if you give the bread to the National Guard, what is the National Guard? Hey, man, they don't spend bread. They don't help the economy. They're like what? Stock boys, dummies, garage guys. I mean, dummies. But hookers, they're consumers, man. You give them bread, they spend. They get eyelashes and hairspray and groovy things. And not only that, man, they give their money to pimps. Now, you know every pimp's got a big car, so we're into General Motors. In fact, if we really wanted to help the whole scene, what we ought to do is like build a stadium around every ghetto, see? A huge stadium, like the Roman games, see? And then on Sundays, we'd all get together and do numbers like, who they got there today? Well, they got the LAPD versus the Cleveland Negroes. Oh, groovy, man. Wow. What a knockout. We'd pay admission to go and see it, man. You know, like 5 bombs. The governor come out and throw the first fire bomb. Be really groovy. We'd let everybody make, first of all, we'd have to have Rap there. Rap could be a big concert artist, right? Rap Brown could play a lot of towns, man. Yeah, how many did he draw in St. Louis? Wow, man. Yeah. How many did Stokely draw? Well, Stokely's not doing too good, man. He's been spending his time in Hanoi trying to top rap, and he can't. That's where he is. So, like, if they had stadiums and everybody paid admission to see it, it would be groovy. Like, then every town would have a stadium and a team, Then, like, towns that didn't have this would be uptight, because the tourists wouldn't be coming there. Like, the city council would have to meet, like, in one of them groovier towns that don't think they have problems, like Seattle, right? Say, what's the matter with our Negroes, man? Wow. You know how much business Portland did last week, man? What's the matter with our Negroes? Let's wait a minute, man. We got a Negro on the city council. Roosevelt Watkins. Let's ask Roosevelt. Hey, Roosevelt, what's the matter with our Negroes? What are they so happy? We've been treating them crappy like everybody else. What's the matter, man? What are you guys talking about? Roosevelt's got to say, man, I ain't seen no Negroes in 2 years myself. Because they got an Uncle Tom at the city council. That's where they are, telling them about what the Negroes think. No, we're all as happy here.